Hey, welcome back to the YouTube channel. So we're going to be covering some pretty heavy stuff today. Big trigger warning for the entire video. Here we go. So breaking news out of Canada as of today, which is Friday, October 13th. A former residential school nun was arrested on sexual assault charges related to allegations that go as far back as the 60s. Ontario Provincial Police say they arrested Francios Seguin of Ottawa on Wednesday after an individual contacted them in late 2022 about the alleged incidents. Spokesperson Bill Dixon says the incidences are alleged to have taken place in the 60s and 70s at multiple residential schools and a detention facility in Ontario. The residential schools were First Nations schools. She is scheduled to appear in court on December 5th. The spokesperson says that St. Anne's Residential School was one of the facilities that the incidents took place at. St. Anne's operated from 1906 to 1976. 4 former staff members have been convicted on charges that include indecent assault, assault causing bodily harm, and assault and administering noxious substance. So that's happening, and I'm going to be watching for updates on that case as it goes to trial. If you're subscribed to my newsletter, which is linked down in the bio, you'll already be up to date on all of this stuff. But for everyone else, we also have multiple states who are now stepping up to begin their investigations into the history of Indian boarding schools here in the United States. Investigations have been going on in various ways at various levels, from private all the way to federal, since the Indian boarding school report first released. Most states are just beginning this process. Washington State formed a Truth and Healing Reconciliation Committee, and they are beginning their formal process to look through their state archives. On a federal level, there is legislation that is being put forward to give the Federal Truth and Healing Commission the power of subpoena to compel records from churches or private entities so they can dig even further. I do have a petition for people to show their support for that legislation. Again, it'll be linked in the bio, or screenshot it somewhere here because I'll make sure the info is available. So that's that, and we have a lot that is coming over the next 6 months to a year, and going forward. So the Road to Healing Tour, which for those of you who are just joining us is part of the Federal Indian Boarding School Initiative. So there have been several stops that have taken place in Oklahoma, Michigan, South Dakota, Arizona, Washington State, Minnesota, and California. The next stops will be in Alaska and Albuquerque. So that's all I've got for you today. Make sure to subscribe and share the video, and make sure to share the petitions with everyone you know. I have more videos that are in the works that are covering some of my older topics that I made in the past when I first started this channel, and now I'm ready to cover them again, but with all of my new equipment that I have to make all of these awesome videos. So thanks so much for your support. I will have, again, all of the resources for everything that I covered today is linked in my newsletter. Find it down here and subscribe if you can. It's free to read for anyone, and it's also another great way to support the content. Thank you so much. See you next time.